So some good news in this article for Scotland. We're finally getting our free ports, as it says here, after dispute settled. Now, England already had 8 free ports all sorted. They were all done and dusted years ago. Scotland hadn't them because of this dispute. Now, there's 2 laws in Scotland. You may or may not know this, but the Scottish Government have 2 fundamental laws that go across every aspect and apply to everything. Law number 1 is that we need to fundamentally do it different from England, so we couldn't just do the same as England. And number 2, it needs to be super woke. So we can't have things the same and they need to be woke. So after this dispute, just a normal free port, simple thing. We couldn't take the name and it needs to be woke, so we've changed it to green ports. So we're not calling them free ports like everywhere else. We're going to call them green ports. So it's changed it fundamentally from England and making it super woke. So sustainability and the green agenda definitely ticks the woke button. So joking aside, this is a good thing for Scotland. Different things, if you don't know what a free port is, the business rates reduced or totally taken away, national insurance deductions, lots of taxes scrapped, and import-export taxes scrapped. So free ports are a really good thing. In England, they had 8 of them, and we have 9 different areas in the bidding for this, so only 2 we'll get by the looks of it. Let's have a little look and I'll share these with you. So Shetland and Orkney, really high up, so definitely deserve it. Cymru Firth, I've opened that in a map for you. It's up by Inverness, so there we go. So again, nice area to get some support. Aberdeen and Peterhead, Montrose, Dundee, Firth of Forth, Glasgow City Region, and Cairnryan. So again, all probably worthy candidates for this. Lots of tax incentives, and it's good we looked at this in England where they were setting them up. How does this affect us? Well, if there's business rates reductions and exemptions, businesses will move in, businesses will start. I think you get exemptions for national insurance, which gets employment up and running. You can import stuff without paying tax in some instances, or import tax. So the thinking is, if we can set up a woke port, if we can set up a woke port, then we will instantly have a boost to the economy, employment, businesses opening up. So it's a really, really positive thing. And despite me poking fun at the Scottish Government for this, again, it's just simply stating facts. Those two things are legislation. Go and check it out, Google it. You'll never find an exception to it. It's impossible. But despite having a little bit of fun there, this is a really positive thing. I'm glad they've got the dispute sorted, and I'd love to see these announced. So of those 9 areas, it'd be really interesting to see what they are. For me personally, I'd love Glasgow and Cairnryan. Cairnryan is near us down in Ayrshire, and Glasgow is just north of us. So these are 2 areas I hope get it, but I think they all look like worthy winners, and whatever area gets it will see an economic boost. So despite the fun poking, this is a really positive thing. I'm quite happy about that.